It's summertime and this is the best time of the garden because there are lots of flowers growing, lots of fruits growing and lots of vegetables growing. So let's harvest some of those. Here is the eggplant bed and let's see. Yes, look at this. This time I have noticed that eggplants are growing at a reasonable rate, meaning they are not producing too many eggplants that I can't consume and not too little that, I'm just waiting and trying to collect some of these so that I can make something out of it. So that's good. I have 5 eggplants, good for one meal for 2 people. There are more here, but they are really small, so we are not going to touch them. And of course it is the middle of the season, so a lot of more flowers are coming. And here we have our long cucumbers, so many of them growing. I'm not able to consume them. So, and there is one more long one growing here, so I guess I'm going to just pick one of these. And now here there is something new that I have not grown before, and it is black-eyed peas. So you can see how these beans are growing. So very nice. They are about 6 inches long, but you can tell now that it kind of showing the seeds. So that means this is slightly overgrown, but these are good. I just wanted to see that maybe they'll grow longer, but they haven't. So this is the size. There are 2 types of black-eyed peas, one which grows about a foot or 15 inches long. So this one is the small one. It's about 6 inches long. So let's pick some of these. And cooking is pretty much similar to what you do for the normal French beans. That's how you cook them. And I didn't even buy the seeds from the market. I just took whatever I had from my pantry and just threw the seeds in here and they started growing. For now, from this one I have probably 10 to 12 beans. Not sufficient for a meal, but that's fine. And here is my favorite lamb's quarters. It is still not that big. So in this planter also, and these are all volunteers, these lamb's quarters. And this is amaranth. So let's harvest some of these. So I'll cut them to almost to the edge of the planter. By the way, if you don't know, amaranth is really nutritious. It is from the quinoa family, if you are familiar with quinoa. So it is really nutritious. And, you get seeds from it, but I don't wait for seeds, I use the greens. Okay, I think we are done from this planter. And if you have seen my videos on green onions, look at these. They have grown really big and now probably they will seed. So I have another batch growing elsewhere so that when I pull these out, I still have, other batch growing. Okay, and this is okra. There's not much to harvest, probably 1 or 2. But that is kind of disappointing. And here is our mouse melons. So let's harvest these. These are really growing well. So I'll harvest everything that is about 1 inch long. So many of these growing here. And they are so crunchy. This is the first time I have grown, but these are so crunchy and they are slightly sour, so really good. They're really good in salads. But it's getting to a point that I need to pickle them, otherwise they will go to waste. There are so many growing, I can't pick them all. I'll just pick a few. And here we have our Thai chilies. Let's pick a few. They are really hot. This is the first time that I have grown a chili which is this hot. I always grow Thai chilies, but they are never this hot. They are really thin, but they are really bomb. And here we have our cherry tomatoes. Let's pick a few. Oh, it smells so good. And there are so many small ones. And here we have Armenian cucumbers. Oh, this one is fat. I should have picked it yesterday. They grow really fast. When they start to be like this, you better pick them, otherwise, they seed very fast. Look at these. And I'm so excited about these turmeric that is growing in here, because it grows as a root. So excited to find out, how it will grow. But that has some time. Here is another tomato plant. Look at this, big tomatoes. Ah, it smells so good. And here we have more cherry tomatoes. Basket looks so good, so colorful. Purple, red, green. Here is the ground cherry. Let's see if I find something at the bottom. The best way to pick ground cherries is to pick them from the ground and not pick them from the plant, because what you find on the ground are the most ripe ones. Here is the blackberry shrub. Let's see. Yeah, let's pick a few which are ready. It's almost done now. It's been producing these fruits for 2 months. But look at these. And the best way to figure out which one to pick is just twist it a little bit, and if it comes out in your hand, it's ready. So here is my bitter gourd plants, and you can see this is small, even this is small. I think here this one is ready. I can pick this. I think the rest are small. There are quite a few growing, but they are pretty small. So I leave them alone for now. So there are a lot of apples growing, but they are not ready yet. But let's just pick one, This one looks good, it is kind of more red than others, because what happens is then they get ready at the same time and you can't consume them. So, maybe eat them while they are a little unripe and enjoy for a longer time. Same thing with these pears. There are so many growing and they'll all ripen at the same time. But let's just pick this one. So this is our harvest for today. Not bad. We have lamb's quarters, amaranth greens, pickling cucumber. We harvested an apple and a pear because, They are almost ready. And then we have tomatoes, and we have heirloom tomatoes, and we have Armenian cucumbers, one bitter gourd, a few ground cherries, and long eggplants, and blackberries, and these black-eyed peas. So that's pretty good. I think I have at least vegetables for 3 meals: beans, eggplants, and greens. Greens are actually for 2 meals. And then I have a lot of salad ingredients and some fruits. Life is good. I especially love the colorful vegetables and fruits. You know, you have all the colors here, which is great. You know, you get a lot of antioxidants. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.